Donald Trump team softens war talk but vows other pressure on North Korea. The Trump administration has said it will apply economic and diplomatic pressure on North Korea to dismantle its nuclear weapons program, as an extraordinary White House briefing served to tamp down talk of military action. President Donald Trump welcomed Republican and Democratic senators before his Secretary of State, Defense Secretary, Top General and National Intelligence Director conducted a classified briefing. The same team was also meeting with House members in the Capitol to outline the North's escalating nuclear capabilities and U.S. response options to what they called an urgent national security threat. After weeks of unusually blunt military threats, the joint statement by the agency chiefs said Mr. Trump's approach aims to pressure North Korea into dismantling its nuclear, ballistic missile and proliferation programs by tightening economic sanctions and pursuing diplomatic measures with our allies and regional partners. It made no specific mention of military options, though it said the U.S. would defend itself and friends. The unprecedented meeting in a building adjacent to the White House reflected the increased American alarm over North Korea's progress in developing a nuclear-tipped missile that could strike the U.S. mainland. A flurry of military activity, by North Korea and the U.S. and its partners on and around the divided Korean peninsula, has added to the world's sense of alert. While tensions have increased since Mr. Trump took office, they have escalated dramatically in recent weeks as American and other intelligence agencies suggested the North was readying for a possible nuclear test. Although such an explosion has not yet occurred, Mr. Trump has sent high-powered U.S. military vessels and an aircraft carrier to the region in a show of force, while the North conducted large-scale, live-fire artillery drills, witnessed by national leader Kim Jong-un, earlier this week. Yesterday, South Korea started installing key parts of a contentious U.S. missile defense system that also has sparked Chinese and Russian concerns. America's Pacific Forces Commander, Admiral Harry Harris Jr. told Congress yesterday the system would be operational within days. He said any North Korean missile fired at U.S. forces would be destroyed. If it flies, it will die, Admiral Harris said. The Trump administration has said all options, including a military strike, are on the table. But the administration's statement after briefing senators, all 100 members were invited, outlined a similar approach to the Obama administration's focus on pressuring Pyongyang to return to long-stalled denuclearization talks. Mr. Trump's top national security advisors said they were open to negotiations with the North, though they gave no indication of when or under what circumstances. The strategy hinges greatly on the cooperation of China, North Korea's main trading partner. China is the key to this, said Senator John McCain, who got a preview of Mr. Trump's message at a dinner with the president this week. Among the options are returning North Korea to the U.S. state sponsor of terrorism blacklist, which Secretary of State Rex Tillerson said last week was under consideration. His spokesman, Mark Donner, said yesterday that another tactic is getting nations around the world to close down North Korean embassies and consulates, or suspending them from international organizations. But sanctions will be the greatest tool at the Trump administration's disposal. Mr. Tillerson is chairing a UN Security Council meeting on Friday designed to get nations to enforce existing penalties on North Korea and weigh new ones. Testifying before the House Armed Services Committee, Admiral Harris said he expects North Korea to soon be able to develop a long-range missile capable of striking the United States, as Mr. Kim has promised. One of these days soon, he will succeed, Harris said. North Korea's UN mission said on Wednesday the nation would react to a total war with Washington by using nuclear weapons. It vowed victory in a death-defying struggle against the U.S. imperialists.